Vedanta Swamin iti namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pacharane Nirvisesha Shunnavadi Pastajate Shattarane Vancha Kalpatruvascha Kripa Sindhu Vayevacha Patitanam Bhavanebhyo Vaishnebhyo Namo Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Kujantam Rama Rameti Madhuram Madhuraksharam Aruhya Kavita Shaka Vande Valmiki Kokilam Manojabam Maridulya Vegam Jitihindrim Buddhimadan Varishtam Vadatmajam Manadayuda Mukyam Sri Ramadudam Zarashanamani Dakshini Lakshmno Yasya Pame Janakatmaja Purator Maritir Yasya Tam Vande Raghunandanam. Hare Krishna. Dambo darpo abhimanascha krodha parushyameva ajnanam cha vijatasya partha sampadamasurim. Dambo darpo abhimanascha krodha parushyameva ajnanam cha vijatasya partha sampadamasurim. Dambo darpo abhimanascha krodha parushyameva Ajnanam cha bijatasya partha sampadamasurim. Yes, Manjula Mataji, please go ahead.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Dambo darpo abhimanascha krodha parushyam evacha ajnana cha abhijatasya partha sampadamashrim. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Padmavati Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Dambodharpo abhimanascha krodha parushyam evacha agnanam cha abhijatasya pardha sampadamasrim. Hare Krishna.
Nandini Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Pranam Prabhuji. Dhambo darpo abhimanascha krodha parishyam evacha ajnanam cha avijatasya partha sampadam asurim. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Thank you. Devi Saroja Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Dambo darpo abhimana cha krodha parushyam evacha ajnanam cha abhijatasya partha sampadam asurim. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Rachna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Dambo darpo abhimanascha krodha parushram evacha ajnanam chabi abhijasya partha sampadam asurim. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Thank you. So, pride, arrogance, conceit, anger, and harshness and ignorance. These qualities belong to those of demoniac nature, O son of Vritha. So we are seeing how these qualities are manifested in the these qualities are manifested by Ravana and as well as his followers, like the Rakshasas and Rakshasis. How they were like tormenting Mother Sita, besieging her to actually reject Rama and accept Ravana as her husband. So we saw how they were like just like showing, okay, he was a Brahminical, he was born in a Brahminical lineage, so she must accept him. And then like out of pride, okay, how they were describing Ravana's wealth and strength and why she should accept Rama, who was given up everything and now living in a forest. And now how like Ravana is also able to control the material nature. So they were excessively proud of like their master's ability. So they are giving these as reasons for and to act harshly and whimsically. They were like suggesting so many ways, okay, why she should accept Ravana as her husband. And now today we will see what Sita Devi is replying back. Her reply and her lamentation in separation of Sri Ramachandra. The nature of demoniac is that they do not what is dharma and what is adharma. Right? Sita, in reply to all these Rakshasis, okay, threatening her, and physically they were planning, they were like trying to threaten her, and as well as mentally they were torturing her. Now Sita now is replying back. In reply to the ogresses who thus spoke, noble Vaidehi, terribly frightened, said in a voice choked with tears, like a doe that strayed from the herd in the forest and tormented by wolves around. Sita had withdrawn into herself all her limbs through fear. She was trembling excessively, laying hold on a large blossoming branch of the Ashoka tree. Sita thought of her husband with a broken heart. The distressed Maitri, her consciousness drowned in grief, sighing, shed streams of tears. See, Sita Devi is very, very powerful. Okay? She is the internal potency of the Lord. Here, her fear is arising due to a separation from the Lord, not the kind of material fear which we have. She is fearful of her separation from the Lord. Okay, so we should not consider her fear as to our natural material fear and anxiety. Okay, because one can know from like late as we go, like she was very bold in replying back to Ravana, and she was considering him just like a blade of grass. So her fear came out of like our dependence on Ramachandra. Okay, not a fear, not because of like naturally what the fear which we see in this material world. It is due to our. It is said in Bhagavatam, Bhayam Dvitiyam. Bhayam comes when there is duality. Duality means like when we are so absorbed in temporary things, then naturally the fear comes because we think, okay, we may lose those things, or the fear comes where we are like somebody may snatch it away from us. Fear may come, we may not achieve it. Okay, so but in this case of Sita Devi, it is on the very transcendental platform because she is very devoted to Rama, and in a separation from him, she is feeling that excessive trembling. Her heart was dry, she was like repeatedly sighing, and she was shedding streams of tears. The bright, beautiful Sita began to wail, alas, Rama, alas, Lakshmana, alas, my mother-in-law Kaushalya, alas, Sumitra. She started calling out the names of all her like loved ones. I'm a woman of low merit, a wretched woman, an orphan. Now she is feeling like an orphan, okay? Because now she is separated from all her like loved ones, and she is only surrounded by all these Rakshasis. Right from his young, like when she was born and brought up in a very, very loving and a very noble family. Now she is feeling like she's surrounded by very cruel, wicked, and very harsh people. Okay, even after marriage, also when she moved into her, she's here like basically calling, or she's not even calling out her like family in which she was born. She's actually remembering those people after her marriage, right? Like Rama, Lakshmana, her mother-in-law. She's calling out all these very, very great personalities who, even after she got married to Rama, she was very lovingly taken care by Rama and served by Lakshmana and her mother-in-laws like Kausalya, Sumitra, and all of them. And she's feeling okay now. She doesn't have any merit because like she thinks it is due to her misfortune. Okay, this is due to her previous karmic activities. That's what Mother Sita is feeling here. That now she has become like an orphan. I'll be ruined like the loaded boat that gets hit in the midst of the ocean by the stormy wind. Unable to find my husband and seized by these ogresses, I'm collapsing on account of grief like a river bank under the current of water. So a lot of analogies given here how Mother Sita is feeling. Okay, she's like a boat, okay, in the middle of the ocean. Nobody is there, and it is hit by a stormy wind. Basically, she's hit by a hurricane, so that like she's getting tossed around, and when she's also feeling, okay, when there is a heavy rainfall, okay, the river bank also collapses, right, due to the force of the water which flows. So she's having these kinds of feelings where like the river bank actually like supports the flow of water or regulates the flow of water. Here, when the water is flowing very fast, okay, then it's possible the river bank can break and it can flood the entire area. She's feeling that kind of separation from the Lord. Okay, this is also one form of ecstasy. This is called a spiritual ecstasy. In spiritual ecstasy, like this is the kind of love in separation which Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, or like in the mood of Radharani, came to experience. That he is Krishna himself, but he is feeling the ecstasy of separation from Krishna in the mood of gopis, right? That's Srimati Radharani. And Sita Devi is also going through the same separation from her husband. Then she's saying, okay, see, blessed are those who are in touch with my husband. So she's not able to now physically touch. Actually, she is very much blessed, okay, because she's always remembering the Lord. And through remembrance, she's always in contact with Rama, even though they are physically separated. But actually, distance-wise separated. Actually, she is always feeling the presence of the Lord. Okay? But she's saying here, actually, blessed are those who are in touch with my husband in mood of separation. She's remembering, okay, even that with my husband was eyes like a lotus petal, and she's remembering the beauty of Rama's eyes, and she's remembering his walk, whose walk is like majestic like a lion. Okay, so he walks like a. If you see the lion roaming around the forest, okay, there is a like it says there's a majesticity involved there. So she's feeling, okay, when Rama walks, okay, it's like a lion. Okay, and who has a sense of gratitude and pleasing in words. So Rama never forgets even a small bit of service somebody has done to him. Rama will never forget that. Okay, he will remember it. Even a little service somebody does to Ramachandra has this quality of gratitude. Okay, he will never forget it. And even somebody does something bad to him, he has the quality of even forgetting it. Okay, he does not keep on like brooding over it, saying, okay, oh, this person did something, okay, so I should not do good to him. No, he doesn't have that kind of thing. He's always has this gratitude. If somebody does little bit to him, Rama will glorify that. And somebody does something wishing ill things, he doesn't remember it, he just forgets it. Okay, somebody, that's why Rama says, even like he says when Vibhishna and other time, like they were surrendering to Rama was saying, even now if Ravana comes and gives back Sita back to me, okay, I am ready to forgive Ravana and allow him to continue to remain the lord of the Rakshasas. So that is his nature. So when she says, now once again, she's sharing her heart. Actually, Valmiki Rishi is sharing the heart of Mother Sita with all of us. Okay, that is the beauty of this this section of Ramayana, where Valmiki Rishi is exposing or revealing to us the heart of Mother Sita. Separated from Rama, endowed with self-knowledge, it is impossible for me to live like one who has drunk venom. Okay, so she's feeling every second, she's feeling that separation from the Lord, and it's like as if she has drunk a poison. Okay, it's impossible for her to live without him. This is exactly like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu describes in Sishtastakam 7th verses. He says, Yugayitam nimishena chakshusha pravashayitam shunnayitam jagatsarum govinda virahanim. He says, Yugayitam nimishena. Every second, every moment in time, okay, Mahaprabhu is saying, feels like a yuga. Yuga is like a longer duration, right? Like Kali Yuga, like it's Yugayitam. It looks like wow, full yuga for every moment of time. Yugayitam. Why? Yuvaitam nimishena chakshusha pravasha go chakshusha pravashayitam shunyayitam jagatsaram. This whole world looks like shunya. Okay, the whole world look, there's nothing attractive in this world. Shunyayitam jagatsaram Govinda virahanine. In separation of dear Lord Govinda, I'm feeling every second to be like every moment in time is to be like a yuga. So similarly here, like Mother Sita is also expressing, it's very impossible for me. And she's thinking, okay, what sin? I do not know what great sin I have committed in my past life for which I am experiencing this terrific cruel affliction. Now she's not blaming others. She's here. This is another nature of a devotee. A devotee does not blame others. Like the devotee thinks, okay, something bad comes, they think, okay, I must have done something in my past life, and she doesn't know what is it, and she's saying, okay, I have committed some big sin. I don't know what is that sin and why I'm suffering such a cruel situation of being separated from our dear Lord. So, and she says, I wish to give up my life, afflicted with great grief, as I, well guarded by these ogresses, have no hope to reach Rama. Now she's saying, okay, what hope I have to reach Rama? It's not, I cannot reach Rama on my own. This is what Sita is expressing, okay? It is not possible for me to reach on my own. It is only possible when I receive a descending mercy. So as a devotee, this is should be our mode, okay? It is not through our practice of devotional service alone is going to help us achieve the mercy of the Lord, or like we are going to achieve Krishna. Okay, it is only through the process of descending mercy, and here Hanuman has come to give that to her. Okay, Rama has sent Hanuman to search for Sita and share the news that he is going to give that different like ornaments, okay, to show that okay, he's a messenger of Rama. Okay, so that is what it is. Okay, so as a devotee, when we practice devotional service, okay, it is not through our endeavor alone. Of course, endeavor is required. Okay, we need to show the seriousness of practicing devotional service. But actual perfection comes only when we receive the descending mercy of the Lord, and that mercy will come from Krishna, or in this case Ramachandra, and that mercy is transmitted through the very transparent medium of another devotee, another pure devotee of the Lord. In this case, it is going to be Hanuman. Okay, he's the messenger of the Lord who has come to deliver message of the message of Rama to Mother Sita, and he's going to take the message back to Sita to Rama as well. So then she thinks, okay, fie upon this human life. Okay, fie upon this dependence. What a pitiable situation I am placed in. It is not possible for me, a human, to give up life at my free will. And she says, okay, see, it is beyond me. Okay, it's just like I decide to give up my life, I'll give up my life. Okay, I don't have that free will. The devotee is always dependent upon the Lord. Okay, they don't take any decisions like whimsically, like what the Rakshasis were doing. No, do this, do like here she says, Mother Sita is saying, okay, I'm totally dependent on my dear Lord, my husband Rama. Okay, I won't be able to give up the life just like that. Okay, just because I don't desire to live, I cannot give up it. The free will has been surrendered. The Lord has given us, to each one of us, Lord has given us the free will. At this point in time, we can utilize, okay, we can take a decision whether we want to glorify the Lord or we are forgetting. Okay, all of you here at 6:45 or 6:47, 48 in the morning has surrendered your free will and said, or utilized your free will, I would say, to hear about Rama, right? So this is a choice we can make at every moment in time, right? Like every moment we can say, okay, this time, this moment, okay, would I like to remember Rama by chanting his name, or by remembering him, by talking about his glory, by hearing about his glories, or forget him and do something else. Okay, so we have the choice at every point in time. Okay, and the devotee, what he says, like a pure devotee, like or a pure personality who is associate of the Lord, what does he do? They have surrendered their free will completely for the in the service of the Lord, in remembering the Lord. This is Sita's lamentation. She is repeatedly lamenting. Okay, or like Valmiki Rishi is exposing the heart of Mother Sita for us to look at and admire. And one day, okay, maybe by the descending mercy of our acharyas, by the great pure devotees like Hanumanji, we can also feel the same separation from the Lord, okay, or at least try. Okay, with this, I will pause here and we'll continue from tomorrow again from where we left off today. Thank you so much. Shri